All right, guys, we'll zip right through this. Brought to you by the Jacobs Insurance Agency. It is the Prep Spotlight. We'll start in high school hoops. It's hard to believe. We had the Corona State Championship game on Sunday, and we follow that up with our first Friday night basketball game. So, looking at basketball, Perry improved to 2-0. They downed Byron 66-26. Tristan Krupp had 23, DJ Jenks 21. Chesaning looks like they're going to be good again, 47-38 over Ithaca. Mason Struck had 13. It was New Lothrop over Morris by 2, 32-30. Ovid Elsie down Owasso 56-31. Canyon Walker gets his first W after replacing Josh Latz. Tucker Loins had 14 points. What's important about that is he acknowledged being named player of the game on the 3-Point Podcast re-listen. That's pretty cool, isn't it?
That. Yeah, that is cool. And I didn't know that you guys did that. I knew you. I've heard you during football games do like a player of the game. I didn't know you did it in basketball too. Really cool.
Yeah. And then also in hoops, Langsburg looks like they're going to be good again. They downed Hazlitt 69-48, all-state guard Xander Woodruff 29 points. And he's the real deal. I don't know where he's going to end up playing. I mean, I don't know if it's a top caliber Division I, but I think he can play like at a Central or a Western, somewhere like that. I don't know who's out recruiting him, but he's a pretty good ball player.
He's tall and lanky, and he can fill it up. And he's a 30-point scorer.
Yes, and he can handle the ball good too. So they're going to be they got a brand new head coach this year too. So they're going to make some noise. I think they're a little bit banged up right now, but when they get healthy, watch out for them. Also, just before we wrap up this segment, some fall season awards by the Argus Press. Byron's Mason Struck was named Mr. Soccer, 23 goals, 7 assists. Also from Byron, Haley Schott, Miss Volleyball, 392 kills, 86 aces. And by the way, I've named them Mr. Soccer and Miss Volleyball, but Perry Jr., Edison Lampron, Miss Golf, she averaged 47.5 strokes for 9 holes. That's pretty good. She'd beat me anytime, any day. Langsburg sophomore Noah Devereaux named Mr. Cross Country, edging out Owasso's Simon Erforth. And congrats to Corunna diver Emma Kirky, who qualified for the state diving finals for the 4th straight year. So congrats to them. Anything on the state level, Jared, here as we get ready for the winter season?
Yeah, I'll just share one quick. So on Friday, we had the opportunity to go to Monte Morris's Flint Beecher jersey retirement at Beecher. Awesome crowd and event. I mean, Monte Morris, he's a legend. The entire Pistons team was there. Monty Williams was there. It's just really cool to see. I mean, Ted, you saw him in his prime, man, against Langsburg. Yep. That's a high school basketball legend.
Yes.
In the state, who really left a legacy behind at Beecher. I mean, Mike Williams, his coach, who's now the coach at Davidson, was at the event. I'm pretty sure he had a game for Davidson that night, but he just skipped it.
Yeah.
He was kind of telling a story during that, basically saying how he talked to Monte when he came to Beecher as a freshman. And he said, very first play of the game, Monte, I want you to go and shoot a three-pointer and let them know you're here. Look to the crowd, let them know you're here. And he basically talked about how, they talked about dreaming. I have all these banners on the wall, state championships. They were able to hang 2 of them. Ted, you called that famous game against Langsburg, kind of the Jordan flu game for Monty Morris. So
it was
really cool to kind of see that. And I mean, that's a guy that I was, middle school, 7th, 6th, 7th grade, watching his career pan out, 20 minutes up the road. Really cool to kind of see this full circle moment where now he's back with the Pistons. And he's been a 10-year NBA vet. So pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, hopefully he can get on the court pretty soon.
Right.
Yeah. I almost was going to send out a nasty tweet, but I thought better of it. I always like to think about things a little bit before I do it, because I was, very cool. The Pistons were there to watch him. Well-deserved award, but I almost tweeted, yeah, maybe the team should have rented some gym space there and practice a little bit.
What do you want? What's worse, that they don't go? I mean, what do you want?
No. I was just being snarky. They definitely, it's cool they went. I'm just being a smart ass.
Definitely a cool event. I did see that Coach Herrick won D5 Coach of the Year.
Yes.
Pretty cool. I mean, I think they're racking up a ton of awards. All the players that got all state.
I mean, they're never ending.
Yeah.
I saw today Eddington got named to all state, all divisions, which that's impressive, man. Probably the only Corona player to ever have that happen, to be honest.
Yeah. That is impressive. Wow. I didn't see that one. Good call.
Linebacker, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it'll be interesting to see where he plays. That's for sure. He's definitely going to be a good asset to one of the schools out there trying to get him signed up.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, before we move off the prep spotlight, I did forget to say congratulations to Jim Leland, Hall of Famer now. I mean, I think well-deserved. I mean, there's a lot of mixed feelings from different Tiger fans. He didn't ever win the championship with the Tigers.
Legend.
He is a legend, man.
He's definitely a legend because he was great with the Pirates. He was great with the Marlins, and obviously he was great with the Tigers. Never got the big one with the Tigers, but no, he should definitely be in the Hall of Fame.
I mean, the one video, and I saw people circulating it, when he cusses out Barry Bonds.
Classic.
Oh, right.
I mean,
Classic.
That guy didn't give a F about anything,
Nope.
man. He was just going to do the job to the best of his ability. Doesn't matter who you are.
He's going
to let you hear it if you deserve it. So very cool.
Yeah, another good quick story on the Tigers too. They re-signed AJ, gave him an extension, so he's sticking around for this finish of this rebuild. Gotta love that.
Hopefully it's a finish of the rebuild, and things. We'll talk about it more as we get closer to baseball season, but hopefully it's a page turned. We all love Miggy for sure. He's my favorite Tiger ever.
Yeah,
but hopefully it's a page turned with him retiring, his contract coming off the books. Hopefully they can kind of now move on. Get things going.
Yeah, we'll save some baseball talk for a little further here in the winter. By the way, I did reach out to the Tigers, and Benetti is going to join us, and they're going to hook up an interview, so we'll be able to talk to their new play-by-play guy on Bally. How about that?
Nice.
That is awesome. When is this happening? And this is news to us.
I know it is. I was going to give a surprise for you, but the PR person there for the Tigers, just because I was trying to get him on right after the announcement, and they said, hey, give it a little time here because he still has other duties, but we get a little closer to spring training, we'll hook you up. So
yeah, he's a little busy with college football and stuff too.
Yeah, exactly.
That's cool.
All right. Absolutely. So I'm looking forward to that one. I guess we mixed in a little bit with the Prep Spotlight, but again, we want to thank Jacobs Insurance Agency for being our sponsors for this segment. And let's wrap up the podcast with a little bit of entertainment tonight, right after this.
Jacobs Insurance Agency has served Shiawassee County and the surrounding areas since 1977. Just like 3 Point Podcasts, we've had 3 generations: Gary Jacobs Sr., Gary Jacobs II, Brian Jacobs, and myself, Noah Jacobs, serving our community with offices in Waterford and Owasso on M21, just west of Home Depot. Stop in or go online to jacobsinsurance.com to get a quote or get your questions answered by our team. Jacobs Insurance is a proud supporter of our local schools and the proud sponsor of the Prep Spotlight. Insure everything, local, independent, and trusted. It's our family working together to protect yours. That's the Jacobs way.